morning to everyone out there. Thank you all for starting your day with us. And we start what's trending today with reactions trailing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's declaration yesterday, basically stating that states and local governments need to be a lot more independent than they currently are. So speaking at the 14th National Caucus meeting of the APC, his party, at the State House Conference Center in Abuja, the president said state police are a must to improving internal security, but he took it a step further, revealing that he personally told our U.S. and European allies that the APC would make state police happen. Let's watch.
I had a very long discussion with the U.S. and European. I was bragging to them that definitely we will pass a state police to improve security. They asked me if I'm confident, and I said yes. I have a party to depend on. I have a party that will make it happen.
Meanwhile, the president made a second key point at this meeting, insisting that local government autonomy has to work in practical terms, as he called on governors to stop withholding or diverting local government allocations. According to the president, a strong local government equals a stable community. Let's watch.
The local government autonomy, it is and must be effective. Let us give them. There is no autonomy without funded mandates. We'll give them their money directly. That's the truth. That's compliance with the Supreme Court.
Clearly, autonomy is the name of the game here, and I'll take some quick reactions before coming to you, Dr. Abati. The first reaction is a tweet from Abdul Rahman. It says that Tinubu's push for state police and local government autonomy could be a game changer for Nigeria's security and governance if the governors actually back it up. Bold call. A second tweet from Dara said, low-key, this is one of those sounds good on paper, let's see if you'll actually deliver moments. State police and real local government autonomy could change the game if it's not just political PR. Decentralize power, empower communities, and stop playing monopoly with people's lives. And a key word that stood out to me in that last tweet is just the word deliver. This isn't the first time that the president has said that state police should become a reality. Is this any different? Why is this significant?
Okay, number one, with regard to state police, constitutional amendment will be required. What we have on the ground at this moment is that, look, we have all the 36 states having agreed to having the idea of state police. And the president, I imagine, was talking within the context of ensuring security, national security, and his expressed commitment to ensuring that everyone is safe within this environment. Now, in trying to respond to that challenge, he had said only most recently that the National Assembly, should go ahead by way of directive, to ensure that states that are ready, out of all the ones that have endorsed state police, along with the principle of federalism, should go ahead and establish state police. So it's a living subject, which he himself has been dealing with since he was governor in Lagos State. But the residual point is about how, you control the state police, who will fund the state police, how would we ensure enough accountability, particularly on the part of the state governors, to ensure that they do not use the state police as political tools. Examples have been given from other jurisdictions that no, it works elsewhere. It can work here if the political will is there and the commitment is there. Now, on the issue of local government autonomy, again, this is an issue that President Tinubu is familiar with. When he was governor of Lagos State, he created what you call local council development agencies, I think. LCDAs, increasing the number of local councils. And he had a battle with President Obasanjo's administration over this expansion of governance at the local council level. But when he talks about local government autonomy, there are two issues. One is constitutional. Section 2 of the 1999 Constitution, you can double check it. You can, as Rufai said, you can fact check me. Says that the Nigerian Federation is made up of states and the federal government. So there's an argument there that, look, these states, they are not recognized, these local councils, they are not recognized under Section 2. Now, when you go to Section 162, in one of the subsections there, I think subsection 4, there is still the issue of state joint local government allocation committees, which the states use to suppress the local councils. So that creates a problem. So when he talks about local government autonomy, although there is a Supreme Court ruling that says these local councils should get their allocations directly, then you see have that constitutional, issue that has not been resolved, and that's what the states rely upon to continue to cheat the local councils, apart from the politics of it, where these state governors have constituted themselves into overlords in their states, and they think that the local councils are beholden to them. Then the remaining point is one of irony, which is in Osun State. The same President Tinubu is talking about local government autonomy, has been holding on to allocation to Osun State local councils since February. But that issue is not even legal. It's, well, there's an aspect of it that is legal. It's political. Because the issue is about who are the legitimate winners of local council elections, which local council election in Osun State is the legitimate and the valid one. So that issue, the fact that they have not resolved it since February is also an ironical point, because President Tinubu now comes across like he's championing the cause of local councils. Why is he not championing the cause of local councils in Osun State? So there's a conflict between law and politics here in terms of his own affirmation.
You've been chiming in.
So with due respect, Dr. Abati, you can fact check me on this. There are many things that President Tinubu championed when he was governor, but today he's president, he's gone 360 over it. One part of them was the the lottery one yesterday. The central gaming rule that when under his administration, somebody was championing, trying to challenge the federal might. But once once Lagos became associated with the federation, the federal might, they want to usurp it.
No, but only if he assents, though. So he hasn't assented.
Only if but the National Assembly has passed it.
He passed it.
But he hasn't.
He hasn't assented. So that's where we are pushing
the online gaming bill.
Dr. Abati, isn't it an aberration that something that has been determined by the Supreme Court, the National Assembly, went to make
that's
the
on the National
legislature?
But that has nothing to do with President Tinubu. He cannot dictate to the National Assembly.
I mean, okay, I know. You are.
Do you approve that he dictated to the National Assembly?
You are waiting your ministerial position. So you see these days, I won't challenge you.
Don't use it against Dr. Abati. He wants to step
No, let him use it against him.
What did he say?
Fact is fact.
What did he say?
Opinion is
Wait. He said, do you have proof that President Tinubu dictates to the National Assembly? Let me remind you now.
On the online gaming bill.
Wait.
No,
Let me remind you real quickly.
You said that
Generally,
we're discussing the online gaming
Dr.
bill.
But let me remind
getting
you,
a little bit,
Shebi, you were the one on this table that was repudiating the National Assembly passer over Fubara's matter, that you were even talking with both sides of the bat as you look at the Supreme Court ruling. But it's good.
Both sides of the bat. Has anyone questioned my analysis of adjectival law?
No, Doctor, but the truth is we're warming up for the ministerial position. So coming back to the matter.
Yes.
Secondly, President Tinubu talks about state police. Let me also puncture his hypocrisy again. His own Lagos, after Parfashe Rotu's daughter was killed, that all the Southwest governors came together and said, let's form Amotekun. Other states started taking up. His own Lagos said, no. Why will we have Amotekun? We have neighborhood watch. Neighborhood watch, we do the work. They were the first to renege against Amoteku. No, Amoteku is not in Lagos. So you see, I've been able to point at the hypocrisy. That's all I do for a living. I point out hypocrisies of people. I'm not saying it's not good for the president to be able to say this.
Yeah.
But you see, let's back it up with action. You see, what makes a true Democrat is when you say something, even if it affects you, concede and let that thing go through.
Right.
So if he says we have state police, he doesn't need to tweak a lot.
Yeah.
Amoteku is already there.
Right.
Most of the states have a seeming resemblance of a state police.
Yes.
So let's just make it happen. But let's even start by even having Amoteku in Lagos.
Southeast.
Yeah.
There are a few.
Continue, I beg, Jerry.
As we